Well, this is being called a big legal victory for President-elect Trump. ABC News agreeing to pay him $15 million to settle a defamation lawsuit. Trump sued ABC and anchor George Stephanopoulos, who inaccurately said on air that Trump was found civilly liable for raping writer E. Jean Carroll. The $15 million will go toward the Trump Presidential Library. Let's now bring in senior staff writer for TheHill.com, Alex Bolton. Alex, good morning to you. Hope you had a great weekend. Let me play a bit of sound off the top here for starters, because some in the media are really sounding the alarm over this settlement. Take a quick listen.
Trump and his team is going to be emboldened by this settlement, have shown they want to use the courts in order to achieve certain outcomes they want. In this case, they believe justice is being done by holding ABC accountable. Others would say this is a form of lawfare.
This feels like it has a real chilling effect. What George Stephanopoulos said in that interview, I mean, it seems to hold up with what the judge said after the fact.
Alex, will this have a chilling effect on the media, or is this denial that Stephanopoulos messed up in his language on his program?
Well, clearly Stephanopoulos messed up because he mischaracterized the verdict by saying that Trump was found liable for rape when, in fact, he was found liable for sexual assault. Big difference. And it was something that the judge in the case, Lewis Kaplan, clarified, that he pointed out explicitly that the New York Penal Code's definition of rape was far narrower than what Trump was found liable for. So certainly it was a mistake by Stephanopoulos. Now, does it rise to the level of a $15 million penalty? That's pretty steep. But I think what it does show is that media organizations aren't as confident as they were a decade ago. Even though the First Amendment is still there, public's perception of the media and journalists has gone down. Also, they don't really have the financial resources that they did a decade ago. It's a less financially stable industry than it was a decade ago. Clearly less interested in waging a protracted legal battle with a very wealthy opponent. I think the other thing weighing on ABC's mind is that Dominion Voting Systems settlement against Fox News, $787 million. Yeah. You know, Fox decided to fight that out with Dominion over claims related to the 2020 election. Through the discovery process, a lot of embarrassing information, text messages came out. I think it's clear that ABC, while it may have had a pretty strong case in court to beat the lawsuit, Trump's lawsuit, they didn't want to go through the protracted battle that could have opened up a can of worms.
And there's also CBS too, right? I mean, President-elect Trump is still suing CBS News for $10 billion for alleged dishonest reporting in its handling of Vice President Harris's 60-minute interview when we saw different clips being played. CBS says the interview was edited for timing. How do you see this settlement here with ABC affecting not just that case, but the media's overall coverage of President-elect Trump moving forward?
Well, my view is the suit against CBS isn't as strong because in journalism you have to make decisions about what's newsworthy, what's not newsworthy, what's worth the viewers' time and attention. So that's, I think, basic editorial decision making. Also, it doesn't impugn Trump in the same way that Stephanopoulos did by saying that he was found liable for rape. I mean, that's about as ugly a charge as there can be. So I think that Trump may have found more sympathy with the jury in terms of, providing a misleading interview about Kamala Harris based on editing decisions. I mean, that seems more of a coin flip. I'd be surprised if CBS settles, but given Trump's deep pockets, given that corporate ownership wants to stay on the Trump administration's good side, who knows?
Yeah. And I was going to ask you, too, do you think there would have been a settlement with ABC here if Trump had just lost? Is this needing four more years of good favor, and is this kissing the ring?
That's a great question. I don't think there would have been a settlement had Kamala Harris won the White House. And I think you can't forget ABC News is owned by Walt Disney Company. That's a major company that, of course, is going to have business before the new Trump administration. The Trump administration will control or have influence over all elements of FCC law and regulation. And the other thing here is that, look, ABC needs to be able to cover the president-elect. And if they have such a bad relationship, it makes that job more difficult. So
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.